What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here, back today with another video. Only this time we got Daylyt and J. Cole, a plate of collard greens. Now this is interesting. I did not expect this collab between these two artists. For those of y'all, I think all of us pretty much know who J. Cole is. You may know a little bit about Daylyt, you maybe not, but I will say the homie Daylyt, definitely a lyricist as well. He definitely deserves his credit. Give credit where credit's due. If you didn't know, he's definitely ghostwritten for Drake quite a few times in the past. Definitely not anytime recent, but definitely in the past, a lot of Drake's older stuff. Couple of songs here and there. He definitely ghostwritten for it. Proof is in the pudding. There's definitely lots of reference tracks and stuff like that of Daylyt, who did original songs, and then Drake just does the voiceover pretty much for it. So goes back and re-records. So Daylyt, he's definitely known in the industry for sure. And I did not expect this collab at all. Shout out to my brother yesterday. I was actually recording another video whenever he had called me mid-recording and had told me that Daylyt and J. Cole actually just dropped a plate of collard greens. He's like, man, you got to check it out. They be talking on it. So you got to definitely check it out. I don't know what to really expect from these two. I can't even lie. I don't want to waste some more time. I want to definitely get right into it. I don't know what to expect, but man, they got to bring it. They definitely got to bring it. So let's not waste some more time. Let's get right into it. If you could please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, as all these things help out the channel moving forward. And without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Yeah.
Let's go, Daylyt.
P, I see you. Oh, this shit feel like, you know that feeling when, yeah, just pray for me on the third. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas come in and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the goals look like...
I tackle every goal I made, they think I'm playing rugby? Damn. Anything I set my mind to, I've accomplished.
All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the goals look like a floor at the 100 house. 600,000 on 200 acres. I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains. I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' blame.
They mad adore me. They think, oh my God, matadors. They know I ain't with the bullshit. Matador bull. They're the ones that throw that little cape to the side. Be fooling the bulls. Bulls be charging up. They miss almost every goddamn time. Sometimes they be catching the matador. The matador be slipping. Not him.
I know it hurt him mad.
He's spinning.
Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8. Ain't stressed the plate. Yeah, the rest is...
You know, I haven't had this stank face in a while. That's how you know he be spitting, when you have that. Damn. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8. I didn't have to stretch the plate. I knew I'd get a meal. We came from government assistance to me getting a meal, getting a mealie. I came from nothing. That's a cold line right there. That is a hell of a cold line. I knew I'd get a meal because I came from Section 8.
On 200 acres, I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains, I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed the plate. Yeah, the rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making, taken to the fact that we was taking places.
His history in the making. His story he making. Again, that word play a little bit. History. Ladies and gentlemen, this is history in the making right here. But at the same time, it's his story that he's making. That little bit of wordplay and stuff like that. Damn. Same word just split up, takes on a whole different meaning. Damn, that was cold. I'm already getting the feeling by this song, A Plate of Collard Greens. This is paying tribute back to where you came from. No matter where, at what point of success that you get to, you always recall back to where you came from. It's kind of haunting in a way. It'll definitely humble some people, but it like haunts you as well, making you not want to go definitely down that goddamn road again. That darkness, that place I struggled for many, many years. And now I'm at this level of success. Last thing I want to do is get back to a place like that. And what better way to avoid getting to a place like that than to remind yourself or be reminded all the time of where you were and how it could be at any moment. All it takes is one slip up to ruin your entire career, to ruin everything that you've built, to be put back into a position like that. And I'm definitely getting the hint of what this damn song is about.
His story he making, taken to the fact that we was taking place inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning they surroundings. If I op out, backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The pole too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go.
I think he said the sun out for our children, let it raise.
Go. Yeah. The rain is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these car.
We got to go back on that. We got to go back. Hold on.
Deepest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak.
When it's my turn to kick. Like a tourniquet, bro. You don't need my nursing brain to know that a tourniquet stops the leak. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. For those of y'all that don't know what a tourniquet is, again, you ain't got to be a nurse, but in case you don't know, a tourniquet is a device that is used on somebody to stop blood flow. Usually like in an instance, like if somebody, let's say somebody's accidentally got a part of their leg cut off, apply that tourniquet above that level to stop the blood flow from going all the way down to that spot. With the tourniquet, you apply the pressure so the blood flow stops going there. Ooh, damn, he came in spitting, man. I can't even lie. I've been this excited for Cole in a while. And don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Cole be spitting. He be doing his thing. He's top 3, top 4 for a reason right now. Right now. Not of all time, just right now. Cole definitely gets his he's got all his credit. I mean, he's definitely earned his name. We all know who he is. He's his last album, his album that he put out, Might Delete Later or whatever it was called, something like that. I can't exactly remember. There were like 2 or 3 songs on there that I specifically really, really liked. I can't even lie. The rest of the album was kind of but like Crocodile Tears, 1 or 2 more on there that I really liked. I really, 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 really like them. But the rest of the album was kind of it was all right. Ever since kind of like the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, Cole definitely got a lot of hate for sure for like bowing out of the beef and stuff like that. He has his reasons. And I did see a video the other day of I believe it was a TikTok or whatever. Somebody was being interviewed and I can't exactly remember what it is. If I can find it, I'll insert the clip. If I can't, somebody was just pretty much saying that the music that Cole's going to be putting out like soon, there's going to be a lot of stuff to say on it. A lot of stuff, a lot of dirt. A lot of things need to be aired out, possibly about the beef or about the 2 people that were in the beef or everything around him. But some stuff definitely needs to be said. So again, when my brother told me about this, I definitely got excited. Cole is spitting right now, man. He is spitting. I ain't getting too much into the dirt part, more so just about himself and who he is. And again, applying pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. I mean, he definitely going crazy right now. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Cole's going to be bringing to the table when it comes to music in the next couple of weeks, months, even possibly a year, because he's that guy. Don't get it twisted. He's that guy.
When it's my turn to kick, I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak.
Damn.
How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies and rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream.
His brain is stained. Again, how he was raised, he ain't never going to be able to run from it. You definitely can't run from it. PTSD a little bit, right? It's always going to be there. It might even haunt him at times of the struggles or the horrible. He talked about robberies a minute ago and stuff like that. I mean, some rappers and some people, definitely the way people are raised, they go through trauma. That trauma is stained there. It's never going away. And all of us have some form of trauma, whether it's death of a family member, you done seen something, you yourself have been involved in something. We all have a trauma that we have gone through, that no matter what you do in your life, it's always going to linger there. There may be certain things you go through in life that will remind you, kind of trigger that memory or that trauma, but it ain't ever going nowhere. And that's just how the brain works, right? I think we all know that. Your brain definitely holds on to even trauma, whether it's good or bad, it holds on to a lot of those memories into long-term memory. And most of the time it's for a safety mechanism, right? Especially when it comes to trauma, your brain definitely remembers. Like for instance, if you burned yourself on a stove as a little kid, your brain is telling you moving forward, we probably shouldn't touch that stove. It's going to burn our ass again. That's just how the brain works. It throws a lot of, especially like trauma and stuff like that, into long-term memory. And unfortunately, it's stained with it. It's permanent. It ain't ever going nowhere. It may haunt you for the rest of your days, but it's always going to be there.
New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings, where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. And rated R regimes, exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen.
Damn.
The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thought.
I let collections pass like we failed to make an offering. Y'all ever just let the collection bucket pass y'all while y'all in church? You feel that guilt a little bit too, just a little bit. Even if you know you're only down to like your last $20 or something, you feel like you just feel like you have to offer something, and you feel like you're being judged if you don't put nothing in the basket, man.
The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering.
Bills is due, the kids need to be fed, stuff like that. Like, again, being that low, like you gotta even pass up on the collection basket. Times is hard, man, especially right now for everybody. Like I said, the economy's so trash right now. And of course, everything's getting real sweet as election time is coming up in November. All the prices of gas is starting to go back down. You wonder why. We ain't going to get into all that, but I'm just saying, like, right now is probably the best it's been in a while for everybody. It's been tough. It's been a tough 4 years for everybody. Inflation's definitely hit a lot of people, and even our own personal household. Like I'm very fortunate to not be, not have to deal with being like low income or having to rely on government assistance and something like that. And if you are, nothing's wrong with it. But even for people who are way more successful than I am are struggling. And that's a problem. When people who are very successful are complaining about the prices of this and the prices of that, that's how you know the economy's messed up, bro. Like, everything's just going downhill. We just hope that maybe after the election and stuff like that, things will return kind of back to normal, how we are used to being, with the prices of stuff maybe not being as high. Maybe inflation kind of going away for a little while so we can all enjoy a little bit of money in our pockets for a little bit.
As kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals.
Shout out to Michael.
The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated. Now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens.
Satan's catered all the dreams. Damn. Yeah, Cole definitely went crazy on this one. Daylyt too. Let me not leave out Daylyt. Damn. Yeah, this was crazy. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother for recommending this. A plate of collard greens featuring Daylyt and J. Cole. If this is your first time watching it with my reaction, definitely go click on. I'll leave a link to the video in the description down below. Make sure to go check it out. If it's, I don't know if it's available on all platforms just yet. I just know that it's on YouTube at this moment. If it's available on all platforms, Spotify, hell, even SoundCloud, iTunes Music, Apple Music, whatever. Y'all make sure to go download it. This was hot. I definitely going to be downloading this if it's available, and definitely going to be leaving a like on the video. This was crazy. Shout out to Daylyt and J. Cole doing their thing, man. They were spazzing on this. Very lyrical geniuses, man. You got to give them their credit, and I give credit. I give credit where credit's due. They killed it. But that's gonna go to do right there, folks. Let me know what you think of the song. What lines did you catch that maybe I forgot to catch? Again, it's gonna take me a couple times to really listen and tune in and catch everything, and stuff like that. But you know, I like doing initial first reactions. I always miss a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the song. What would you rate it at a scale out of 0 out of 10? And what lines did catch your attention? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's going to go and do it right there, folks. Make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, as all these things help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.